Hey, listening to the English Made Simple show. This is episode number 251, number 251, número 251. Welcome, amigos y amigas. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. This is Milena from EnglishMadeSimple.net, EnglishMadeSimple.net. How is everybody doing? How's everybody? Don't you think we live in crazy times? I think we live in crazy times, don't we? Still can't believe that we are in the midst of a global pandemic. It's just hard to believe, hard to imagine, or hard to fathom. That's a new expression for you. It's just hard to fathom. It just means it's hard to imagine. I'm sure, like most of you listening now in the year 2020, you're also keeping to the strict rules imposed by your governments. You're probably at home listening to this. You should have been at work, but you're at home. It could be one of the rules that your government imposed, and you're sticking to these rules to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. Now, in Australia, we have to abide by social distancing. So if we ever have to leave home, let's say to buy groceries, then we have to make sure that we stay 1.5 meters from other people. So this is called social distancing. So we can only go out or leave home to buy essentials from the supermarket or visiting chemists or doctors. And I'm sure that some of you also have to do the same during this period. So the majority of time we are spending time indoors, inside our homes. The Australian government has even imposed a rule where it says that we can't travel to visit family. So even if you have family living elsewhere, you can't leave your home. You have to stay at home. I'm sure this is just temporary. So having said this, my husband and I have been keeping ourselves indoors. We haven't driven ourselves crazy yet. We haven't been fighting yet. Okay, it's only been, 3 weeks. So we both work from home, and it's a bit crowded at home now. It feels like there's just too many people at home, but it's just us two. And no, we haven't fought yet. But we are close. Fought is the past tense of fight. The verb to fight, in Spanish, this is pelear. So fought is the past tense and participle. And it's spelled as F-O-U-G-H-T. Fought. And you just pronounce 3 letters. Fought. So it's only been 3 weeks in isolation, but it feels like it's been 3 months, not weeks. Just feels long. Let me ask you this question. What do you do when you're all day at home? What do you guys do when you're all day at home? How do you manage to keep peace at home? Are you fighting with your family? Are you fighting to watch TV shows and play games or do dishes or cooking and cleaning and what else? What else is there to do at home? So I'd like to tell you what I've been doing at home. Okay, I'm going to tell you as if I were writing a diary, a journal. So here we go. Day 1. Dear diary, today's day 1 of self-isolation. So far so good. No dramas at home. Everyone is minding their own business. Until tomorrow. Day 2. Dear diary, today's day 2. We've been reading the news a lot, watching the news on TV. It's quite depressing. Nothing new in the news today. I'll write more tomorrow. Day 3. Dear diary, I've met a new friend today. He's a spider. Seems like a nice guy. Apparently he's a web designer. It's supposed to be a joke, guys. My husband didn't understand this joke. He says my jokes are getting worse and worse apparently every day. I'll write more tomorrow. Day 4. Dear diary, I've been watching Netflix a lot. Binge watching Ozark TV series. This new season was released on Netflix. It's awesome. Thank goodness for Netflix. It's great. I'm going to mention it in my new episode. And I just mentioned it. Until tomorrow. Day 5. Dear Diary, I am bored. I am really bored. I'm going to pick a fight with my husband today. Day 6. Dear Diary, today is day 6. According to the doctor, apart from some minor bruises on his face, my husband will be released from hospital today. Okay, and that's it, amigos y amigas. That's it. How are you spending your time in isolation? How are you spending your time with family in isolation? That's more interesting. I'd love to hear some of the cool things you've been doing to overcome boredom at home. Send me an email or send me a message on Instagram or Facebook if you want to share some super crazy stories, what you've been doing to spend time at home isolating. And if it's super crazy, I might share it here on the podcast. Cool bananas. Thank you for joining me, amigos y amigas. Please take good care of yourselves. And in the next episode, I'll introduce you to some new vocabulary related to what we're experiencing right now with coronavirus. There are some words I actually don't hear often, only when there is a pandemic around, okay? And that doesn't happen often. How often do we have a pandemic? Maybe once in 100 years we have a global pandemic. Now, so basically I'm going to cover some words that I've been hearing on the news a lot, and we'll cover that in the next episode. Alright, amigos y amigas, don't miss out on the next episode, guys. If you'd like to keep up to date with the latest episodes of the English Made Simple show, visit englishmadesimple.net. And when you visit englishmadesimple.net, you'll see my smiley face pop up from the side of the browser. Enter your details to keep notified of future episodes. You've been an amazing audience, and you've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Until next time, hasta la próxima. Day 6. Dear Diary, everything's fine. My husband's recovering from hospital today. Still.